Hey everyone, Mo here, and before the video begins, I just want to let you guys know that my schedule has opened up for me to do coaching again. So if you're interested in private one-on-one coaching for me to help you, whether you're a newer player and you want to excel at the game very quickly and learn the fundamentals without developing any bad habits early, or if you're an experienced player who's already maybe platinum or diamond in your top 1%, but you need some help filling in the gap to get you to that 0.01%, to make you just some of the best, then hit me up on Discord and I can get you in some private one-on-one coaching lessons to help you polish up any skills you want to refine and help you learn all of the secrets to becoming a top player. That's it. I hope you enjoy the video.
Hey everybody, Mo here, and in this video I'm showing you guys some gameplay with this Ashe Kindred deck. When Kindred got, I'm going to say changed, because some people say it was a buff, some people don't really call it that because she got dropped down to 3 HP. I've been enjoying Kindred Ashe. It's been my favorite way to enjoy Kindred, and a lot of people have been asking me for a Kindred deck and some Kindred gameplay on the YouTube channel. So I figured, you know, here you go. I'll give the people what they want, I guess, since that's what they're asking for. So this is one, proof that I do read comments, that I read what you guys want me to play, and I play it for you, and two, that I play your guys' decks for you. So if you have anything you want me to play, again, make sure to leave it down in the comments below, so that way I know it's what you want to see, and if I see it enough times, or if I also think like, oh, that would be a funny idea, yeah, I'll play it for you guys. So yeah, here's my take on Kindred Ashe. Basically, the idea behind this deck is to play it like it's just another mid-range deck, but you have big advantages because you're in frejlord and you have Kindred. So it's really hard for any other mid-range deck to go toe-to-toe with you in combat, because you have things like 1-mana Brittle Steel. If you wanted to, you could throw Troll Chance into this deck. You have like Flash Freezes, you have Ashe attacking, you have Rhyme Fang Wolf. You have Kindred, so if you do kill something and if you slay something, now your opponent has to be worried about losing 2 things. You play things like Rhyme Touch Shaman, so if your opponent can't deal with this back row unit, your opponent now has to play 1 unit down every single combat step, because they're going to have, you know, a 0 attack unit, so their blocking is going to be sucking. They're not going to have that extra unit to be attacking with. It makes combat really, really easy for you. In the video, I play against, you know, a couple aggro decks and a couple mid-range decks, and you'll see a perfect examples of how this deck absolutely just decimates other mid-range decks with their amount of combat tricks. And like Rhyme Touch Shaman, it was easily the MVP. Easily the MVP of this video, alongside, of course, Kindred. So that's going to be it for this, for the deck overview of the intro. Before we get into the gameplay, I just reminded you guys that 72% of the people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to me. So if you guys could do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. We just hit 5,000 subscribers, which is a humongous milestone, and I just want to thank each and every one of you people that went out there and hit the subscribe button to help me reach this milestone. And it means a lot to me, and I'm pretty ecstatic. It was insane. So that's gonna be it for the intro. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Alright, so first game, we're up against Zoe Diana. So the goal of this deck is just kind of control combat. We have our Kindred, that's pretty good. What do we want specifically to look against these? Probably cheap removal. Like Vile Feast is really good to be able to deal with the Zoe. Just ways to kill things, like kill their units, that way the Zoe dies and stuff of that nature. So I feel pretty happy with this. I don't really know. Oh, my spacebar isn't working. No, please don't let that be a bug for seasonals. Oh, no. Oh, no. This video is probably going out like during seasonals. Oh, my spacebar isn't working. I'm tilted. I'll just restart my client after this. It usually fixes it. Yeah, this video should be going out on Saturday, so during seasonals is probably going on right now or about to start. So if you want to see my point of view and you're watching this near the time that it releases, go ahead over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/emotional, to see how I do in the seasonals. I feel pretty good about seasonals. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we can do this, and then this is why Kindred is so nice, because now I can kill this Duskbringer. So we're going to try and kill the Duskbringer here. They're going to have a Pale Cascade or something like that to save it, and that's fine. We can just kill it next turn with the Withering Mist before they get a chance to do any type of Yordle Captain shenanigans. So there's the Pale Cascade. We say, okay, we can't really do anything about it. We got our Spider. Dang. I wish I could just go block here. Part of me kind of wants to, but I know I don't really have to. I think I'm going to block with my Spider. No, I'm not going to block with my Spider. We gain the 4 damage back from the Withering Mist anyways. So we're just going to Withering Mist this to kill off the Yordle Captain here, like so. Put a mark on Yordle Captain. This way, hopefully, he dies at the end of turn. Let's see, what do you got here? He's killing off his own unit. Pretty smart. Pretty smart. But all in all, should be okay. We're eventually just going to kill them with Kindred. This thing is now low enough to be in Brittle Steel range, so we're not super worried about really anything. And then, if we get really, really scared, this deck plays a bunch of Vengeances, so we can just straight up Vengeance the, we can straight up Vengeance the Yordle Captain next turn if we ever get super scared. They can never attack into us because we're an Ashe deck, so we play, like, Brittle Steel, Frostbites, Troll Champs, you know, stuff of that nature. Sorry for the hiccups. That's pretty annoying. But yeah, so they should never be able to actually attack into us because we are that crazy Frostbite deck. Now we have Rhyme Touch Shaman. Feels good, man. So now they shouldn't be able to attack us, you know, really ever again. We're going to say okay. So I'm assuming that's going to pull some stuff. They're going to get a little bit wacky here. We're going to say okay. We have double Brittle Steel, so we kind of just beat everything. We kind of just beat the everything. Sure. So we're going to do this. The thing is, they could have another. This is the most value in case they don't have exactly like second Pale Cascade. If they do have second Pale Cascade, we're in kind of not trouble, but it's just not that great for us. Okay, another thing we could have done is we also could have like Brittle Steeled the Yordle Captain, and then the Yordle Captain would have actually been considered the weakest. So, I mean, that's fine. I don't care about that. The important thing is that they didn't Pale Cascade. If they would have Pale Cascade, then their unit didn't die, and that would have been big trouble. So, here we're gonna just do like Brittle Steel into Spirit Leech. And this, again, guarantees that the Yordle Captain is the weakest unit. So it gets the mark on it. Which is good. So now our Kindred should be leveling. We expended a lot of mana. Usually you don't like to be the one committing a bunch of mana first. But when it's not their attack turn, your opponent's attack turn, you can kind of afford to do that. Because I'm not afraid of getting like, oh, full board, attack me, right? I'm not too worried about many of that. Oh, also because I Brittle Steeled it, it won't gain the... It won't get this. Yordle Captain doesn't gain the buff, which is nice because Yordle Captain specifically says ally with power equal or less than mine. That doesn't seem like very smart. Okay, this is another Pale Cascade. Oh, it's a Hush. Oh, well, that's not very good. Okay. Well, that's fine. We still got one Yordle Captain off the field. This Yordle Captain is still quite small. We get to play Avaros and Sentry. And we should be chilling. Eventually, we'll just get there with Ashe, right? We'll draw another Kindred anyways, and it'll be fine. So now we get to do the mid-range style thing. So we're going to try and just do some stuff with our box. I'm playing Ashe so that way I have access to the second Flash Freeze in case I need it. But we have this box, which is going to be really, really useful for us here. We're just going to click past. They're for sure going to attack us at least with the Zoe, so... That's fine. We can just box. We kill both of them. Don't let the Zoe attack. We really want to negate their damage. I mean, sorry, we want to negate their value. So negate the damage from the Zoe so that way they don't start getting, like, super cool star charts and outvaluing us because, you know, they're Targon and value is what they do. Especially if they have something like a Shellfolk in hand. We don't want them to be able to go, okay, Shellfolk, crazy stuff. So they recall the Concologist over the Zoe. Interesting. So they might have a second Zoe in hand, or they have a Shellfolk and they just want to really abuse it. Nope, okay. I don't really know why you would choose the Concologist over the Zoe, but I'm sure our opponent knows what they're doing. There's our second Kindred, so we're going to play the Kindred. And we're kind of happy. We're kind of happy. I'm going to go ahead and play this Rhyme Fang. I don't care if they got Comet or whatever and kill our Kindred. We're just going to take board control here with, like, Ashe and Rhyme Fang Fist, or Wolfang Fist. So, yeah. So it's basically what we expected. Don't really care too much about that. We're just gonna glimpse you. I probably should have glimpsed the Kindred because this gets sad against like second pokey stick. Alright, but we're chilling, so we're gonna swing, do a pull. And we're threatening some type of like 1 mana frostbite, but of course we don't have it. Our opponent knows that. We get to kill Yordle Captain now. We still have our champion in Ashe. They still have something off of Solari Priestess, by the way. So they still have like another Comet or Golden Sisters or something like that. Oh my lord, 3 Solari Priestess. I think our opponent's just outvaluing us doing Targon things while we're trying to do fair things. We're trying to play a more fair version of the deck, and our opponent is not having any of it. Our opponent says we have infinite value, and all of our cards are going to be way better than yours. Okay. I think I'm down to just pass and tell my opponent to do something. All right, like they have a bunch of mana. They have these like big celestials they want to try and play. Yeah, like Written in the Stars. We don't care about any of that. We're just gonna pass, see what they play here. Because it's probably gonna be like a Zoe or a Diana. If it's Zoe, we have Withering Mist. If it's Diana, we have Vengeance. I would probably have to save the Vengeance for a Shellfolk. I assume they run Shellfolk. And if they pass, that's perfectly fine too. We're just gonna play this Ashe, gain more board control. You know, and be pretty happy. Let's see here. Is this a Comet? Yep, to kill our Ashe. We're just gonna say okay. So the mid-range, like infinite value deck has all of the removal tools in the world. That is what I've learned today. We've drawn more cards than them. We've drawn a lot more cards. But they've had higher quality cards because of the invoke mechanic is pretty good. That's it. I think I'm just gonna pass. Yeah, I'm down to just pass. We have Vengeance always for either Shellfolk or something crazy. So there's Zoe. I think that's fine. I think I'm down to just click like I think I'm down to just click pass. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I do this. So we're at 8 mana, so we still have enough for like Vile Feast Vengeance, which is pretty good. So we're just gonna click pass. Yep, and we're just gonna block the everything. We have Vile Feast. Oh, other way around. Mo, don't be silly. Vile Feast Vengeance. That puts us to 6. But I really want to keep my Rhyme Fang alive because it'll be what helps us kind of take control of the board. And then we're gonna have a Den Mother that's gonna help us win here. So this will go up to 4. So it'll be a 5/5 that makes another 5/5 Overwhelm. So it'll be 6 mana 10/10 basically. Well, as long as they don't find Equinox off of that, and Equinox our Rhyme Tusk Shaman. No Equinoxing my Rhyme Tusk Shaman, please. I'd appreciate it if you did not. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's kind of what I assumed they would. Frostbite, because they want their Zoe to live. But joke's on them. This is going to help us a lot more. So we get to play one of these. Spacey Sketcher, sure. So I think I want to Rhyme Fang Wolf just so I can kill off the Zoe here before it levels. And we kind of just have to hope that they didn't get another Equinox or a Stun 2. If they get Stun 2, we're kind of sad. No Stun 2 is pretty good for us. So we're gonna pull here, attack, attack, attack. Attack with our 1/1 because it actually our 1/1 unironically just beats all things that they're playing here, which is really good for us. Okay, well I mean I'll take that. That's Overwhelm. Okay. Yeah, that's your save the most damage play for sure. Alright, got 5 damage across, kind of controlling the board. We no longer have Vengeance for the Shellfolk, which is pretty sad. But they can't really develop anything big here. Like, even Diana, I think Diana should be getting frostbitten here over the Concologist, but even if it doesn't, we have this backup frostbite in our hand. We should be okay. So, oh yeah, it'll be the strongest because this actually took damage, so it'll be a 3-2, which means Diana will be a 3-3, which is good. And then we'll use this Rhyme Tusk Shaman to just kind of do good things. So we should be able to make sure that we never get hit again. Oh, and Ashe should actually make it so we win the game next turn. There's Conky Boy. I think I'm gonna keep 8 mana open, so we're at 11. I wish I had 1 more mana because I really want to do Withering Mist Flash Freeze. Great Beyond costs 9 though, right? You played one on me earlier. Yeah, it costs 9, so I'm actually not really worried about that. I'm down to just play this Ashe then. Because there's nothing they can really do against me that just a single Frostbite can't really deal with. So we're on 7 mana, which is still not enough for a Rhyme Tang plus this. So yeah, like if they play that, we just say okay, and then we have oh, my spacebar isn't working. And we have Flash Freeze. So we Flash Freeze you. Call it okay. And we pass, and now we'll get frostbitten by the Rhyme Tusk. And we also get to play this, which is really nice. We'll frostbite you. And it should give us a nice, you know, gigantuous open attack. I mean, this isn't an open attack because we're developing, but it should give us a nice unblockable attack, unless they have frostbite, of course. Alright, what you got? Alright, Star Chart. They're looking for the stun too. They also can't play a unit, because if they play a unit, it's also just going to get frostbitten. So they really need to find a Hush here. Or they really need a Hush so they can stop the Ashe ability from going off. Or Mini-Morph. I mean, obviously that works as well. So that's fine by me. We're just going to go ahead and play Rhyme Shaman here. See if they have any other units or anything crazy. So that's good for me. We're just going to go ahead and kill that. So now that, like, they can block, but all of their blocks are still not very good. All of their blocks are still not very good. So we're just going to kill off you and you, I believe. Or these two. So yeah, so we're going to kill off these two, gain some more life. And we're just going to swing with our everything. Oh, no. That was good. That was good by them. They had the 1 mana, but... oh, well, it should be fine. Has to block. Has to block. Sure, you can do that. We get 6 damage across. Both of these are going to be frostbitten at the start of turn. So as long as they don't invoke into another really big unit and develop it next turn, we should be perfectly fine. Okay. So frostbite, we have him in sort of a lock here. Dead Mother, wow, we make a 13-13 overwhelm unit, which is pretty nuts. All right, what do you got for us, Shadow Dragon, you little Yu-Gi-Oh player? And check out, I know new Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel has just recently dropped, so a lot of people have been playing that. I saw its numbers are doing pretty well. We're gonna say okay. We're just gonna play this because why not? Get our casual 13-13 overwhelm. We hit our bombs where we need them, but that's kind of what happens when you draw, like, you know, your entire deck. Yep, that is a big Diana. Yes, that's a 3-3. You can kill one of my Rhyme Tusk Shaman. Okay. Okay. You killed my Rhyme Tusk Shaman. We're going to call that okay. We're going to play this. And we should still, like, be doing pretty well, right? Oh, no! Group shot on the other one. Oh, I'm getting high rolled. This guy's drawing all of his removal. No! No, this is so bad. This is going so bad for us. No. Okay, we just top deck a Frostbite. It's fine. It's fine. This is okay. We can kill off Diana afterwards. Stupid Immortal Fire. Okay. Okay, we killed the Diana with the black spear. No shot. Triple star shaping? Come on, man. Oh no, it's only 2 star shaping. I thought it was all 3. Dang it. So, I guess technically the correct play, because we saw a Vile Feast in our deck and a Brittle Steel. I think this is actually the more correct play, because this allows us to draw Vile Feast and the 1-mana Frostbite as well. All right, big Frostbite. Cool, cool. And of course they got a Destroyer. Fuck, man. We did so well. No. Dang it. We were so close, too. They had all the answers they needed. All the answers, man. They had the Blinding Mystic. Dang. That's crazy. They had the like mini morph for our Ashe. They had the Blinding Mystic to silence our Overwhelm unit. They had the group shot to kill the other Rhyme Tusk. Oh my goodness. Alright, Great Assassin 91. Alright. So we're against Lurk here. You probably want the Vile Feast, probably want the Ashe. Just to have some type of mid-game fight. And then Rhyme Fang is good. We're attacking on even, so Rhyme Fang on 3 into Ashe on 4 is pretty nuts here. Especially if they don't have something we want to Vile Feast. Because then we can go like pass on 1, pass on 2, and then Rhyme Fang on 3. And we have like this really nice blocker. Oh, they missed Lurk. That's huge for us. I wish I had a 2-drop to play so I could kill off their 0-2. But unfortunately, I do not. So we're going to pass. See if they have the 0-2 Lurker. They do not. I'm down to just kind of play this Vile Feast then. Kill off their Xerxai Hatchling. And we get a big blocker, so if they do end up playing something big, like a Xerxai Collar, then we get to block it and don't have to sacrifice our Rhyme Fang Wolf. So Treasure Seeker is not that impressive. We're just going to play Rhyme Fang Wolf. And hope to not get got by like a Ruthless Predator or something like that. I probably should have just waited till after combat to play this, because they're for sure swinging because they're Lurk. But maybe I'm thinking this could deter them a little bit, or like overdevelop like this. Because if you attack with just the 2-3, because here's what happens. If I attack, or if I don't play this, they attack with just the 2-3. If I play the Rhyme Fang Wolf and they attack with just the 2-3 and I end up having the Flash or the Brittle Steel, then they just get super sad. They get super sad. So here we have to hope for no Pike off the top. And it was no Pike, which is really good. So we get to... I don't think I want to make that block. I think I'm just going to pass. And we're going to swing. What is this? This one right here. All right. And get a nice little free kill. And then now you can block with your 2-1 probably here, right? And that's okay. We're going to say okay. We got second Ashe here. We're not worried. We have frostbites for all the scary things. We're game. We had the dead mother for the closing cost. That's okay. Yeah, like I said, we have multiple Ashes, so none of this bothers me. We could Rhyme Tunk Shaman. Yeah. Rhyme Tunk Shaman's good. We're gonna pass and hold open both frostbites just in case we need them. Alright, this is a good Vile Feast. So this is why we don't just slam down our unit whenever we have it, because, you know, sometimes it's better just to wait. And it probably will be better to wait and just play, like, Flash Freeze and get a free kill here onto something. So I'm assuming this gets pulled by the 2-3. Yep. Okay, so we are going to get a free kill here. And block. And I wanted to make sure not to use Ashe's Flash Freeze, because we're going to want that Flash Freeze later on. Our opponent's down to 1 card. They had a blind Lurk this turn. They didn't have Pike in their hand off of the other Lurks. They haven't lurked a Rek'Sai yet, so unless they were just like holding a Rek'Sai since their opener, we should be good to go. So I kind of like Kindred here. It kind of kills everything. But Ashe really just helps move our Rhyme Fang Rhyme Fang across, and it kills 2 units, right? Like they're gonna trade Ashe into something, or something into Ashe, and that's totally fine by me. Totally fine by me. As soon as they make up their decision. So they pass because they don't want to play their big thing. So we're just going to pass, right? We're going to say like, sure, man, if you don't want to play your big thing, then we're also going to pass. And now you have to use that 6 mana on this turn. So you don't get to play 2 big things, right? Like, let's say they had the 5 mana or the 6 mana big overwhelm unit. We're just going to say, okay. Okay, so I like Kindred here the most because it helps us remove board more. So here is that same 6 mana for their big overwhelm unit if that's what they have. And yeah, Kindred's hot because now the game's basically locked. There's nothing they can really do. They have to attack to trigger Lurk, or they can never Lurk into a Pike spell. And Pike spell is really the only way they have, excuse me again, oh my goodness. That's the only way they have to remove our like big threats, like our Ashe or our Kindred and stuff like that. All right, so here comes the swing. Okay. So this is pretty good. We just do block on here. We can do frostbite. And we do something like this, right? This looks good to me. I forgot my space bars work. And I'm down to sacrifice my Rhyme Fang Wolf because we have this other one in our hand. Okay. And this is what I was talking about earlier, where they passed on that turn 6 because they wanted to save this. Well, now they just had to use this entire turn to essentially make up for that lost time. So here we get to just play. I'm down to just full swing here. Our Kindred doesn't level, though, so that's kind of annoying. Let's play Aggro and Sentry. Let's see if they're going to continue to not play anything. Nice, nice, nice. So we're going to say okay. So now, this is what we're going to do is we're going to Kindred mark them. So we're going to swing. Our Ashe will level so this thing can't block us anymore. And I'm down to just do this trade, right? So goodbye, Rhyme Fang Wolf. I don't know what, dude, there's too many rhymes. I don't know. There's Rhyme Tusk, Rhyme Fang, Wolf Fang. Like, there's too many things that sound similar in this deck. Rhyme Fang, Rhyme Tusk, Rhyme Fang. I don't know, man. They're all the same. All rhymes are the same. All right, so now we have the Kindred. So now if they did top deck like a Lurked Pike, they have to choose, do you want to kill the Ashe or the Kindred? I would assume Kindred because it keeps this like Under Titan alive. And then we just get to play Rhyme Tusk Shaman, and nothing they can attack or nothing they develop gets to hit us again. So yeah, sure, you get to play Rhyme or Xerxite Caller. We're gonna play Rhyme Tusk Shaman and Frostbite it as soon as your turn starts. And then if they develop anything crazy, we're gonna top deck Ashe Arrow, which, you know, can frostbite that. Like if they attack with, or if they top deck a big overwhelm unit or another Xerxite Under Titan or a Rek'Sai, right? Something of that nature, then we just get to frostbite it, call it a day, and, you know, do the hokey pokey. So good old Ashe Kindred taking down Lurk. It always feels good to beat Lurk because I feel like every time I play against Lurk, they high roll me. So it's always good to remember that, you know, sometimes you're the high roller. Sometimes Lurk doesn't high roll, and this is what that looks like. When Lurk doesn't open with a Rek'Sai attack on turn 1, then it's usually pretty free. Let's call the pack pretty good. So you're getting 2 big units here. Worst case would be a Jaw, like a 1-drop into Jaw Hunter, and then it kills like my champions. Oh god! Don't do this to me. 1-drop into Jaw Hunter? No? Please, don't do this. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. Alright, cool, Xerxite Caller. So, very cool. Much better for us, because now we get to play Crystal Arrow. Frostbite your unit. So, it's at 5. I wonder if it's going to re-frostbite this, so if this will go to 8 or 7. If because this was already frostbitten, it won't double frostbite it. No, it goes to 8, so it does count, even though it's already frostbitten. Pretty cool. So they have to attack to get this Lurk trigger. I'm assuming it's a Pike. It's the only reason you're willing to just like throw away some units. Like literally to the point to where you're making my Kindred get humongous. Oh no, it was a Rek'Sai. Okay, well, you know what they say. You can't win them all, chat. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna get crazy. I'm gonna brittle ship. I want the biggest. Oh yeah, I mean it's not the biggest because we had a 13-13 last game, but I mean a 10-10 overwhelm is still pretty good. And we know they top decked Rek'Sai, so they can't actually stop this. No, let me hit you. I was gonna hit you for a lot. That person gets no hose. Negative hose. Why wouldn't you let me hit you? That wasn't nice. Okay, all right, let's get some more games. All right, oh, it's Jin. Yo, it's the boy. This is the boy. All right, what do we play in here? Against good old Sivir, Akshan. I kind of like Withering Mist. I kind of like this Rhyme plus Shaman, but probably not for a bit. Better said, yo, scrim. Yeah, so again, today's day before seasonals. I personally don't really scrim before seasonals, like the day before. I typically don't try and like play hard or try hard Runeterra. I like to take that as like a breather break, but I need to get content to you guys, so I'll play some content. That's why I'm playing more fun decks today, is just to have, you know, fun, not really sweat too hard and all that jazz. So if there's an Akshan, we're gonna say okay. We're gonna say okay. We're gonna say okay. And I kind of like doing Rhyme Thing Wolf here. The other option is pass, hold open, Withering Mist. But if they don't have like specifically like another cheap unit, then we're pretty sad. We're gonna wait to see if we can get them to spend even more mana. If they don't, I mean, we can always just Withering Mist this turn, and then we still have Brittle Steel backup. So let's see if they play like a Sivir or something. Sivir would be worst case scenario because you can't Brittle Steel a Sivir. But that's not a Sivir. You still can't Brittle Steel that either. But we're just gonna do this. See what happens. There's the Sharp Sight. So we're gonna say okay. And we're gonna force them to have a second combat trick. Because we are gonna have this Brittle Steel here. And if Jin's contemplating here, because there's one, oh, does he have the Troll Chant? Does he have the Flash? Or does he have the Brittle Steel? And we do have the Brittle Steel, so we're just going to hope for no second combat trick. No Absolver. Okay, well, good news is there's no Absolver OTK. Bad news is we're not looking too good here. I kind of like Kindred, but I think we're going to Rhyme Test Shaman just to help the defensive turns here. He is down to only 4 cards in hand, but if they have the like single or concerted strike, we could be in a lot of trouble. Especially concerted strike, because concerted strike would level up the Akshan this turn and then already start the Warlord horde, which is not very good. But, yeah. Not very good. I'm assuming he's bringing this deck to seasonals tomorrow. That's why he's practicing it. Jin's a pretty cool guy. I just know that he plays a lot of deep, so. Vagabond Bruiser. Oh, I mean, that's fine. You're going to get frostbitten. Fine by me. From Absolution. So as long as you don't like 4 Demacia me, we should be big chillin'. Just don't go like summon a Sand Charger for Demacia. Because I might have to cry if you do that. Okay, so there's Sivir. So we're going to play Kindred. And we should be okay here. We should be able to kill off... I mean, the Sivir will be... What is this? Summon a 5/2 attacking me? Yeah. What are you away from? You're pretty far away. Okay, so we do have the Frostbite. So we're going to Frostbite you. Block it through and make sure it dies through Shapestone. Then we go down to 4. Yeah, I like that. And then we're going to mark the Vagabond Bruiser. So we kill one champion, kill the Bruiser, and then we're going to start Frostbiting the Sivir over and over again. Nice. As long as they don't have a, like a specifically single combat, but if they did, I'm sure they would have used it on like the 5/2. All right, so killed the Bruiser. We're okay. Frostbite Sivir. Oh, and we got the Ashe. Okay. Wait, we might be gaming here. We might be gaming. Okay, if we can kill something, if we can slay something, then we actually killed the Sivir here with our Kindred. Which is nice. So I actually can't attack with the Ashe. Because if I attack with the Ashe, it'll frostbite the 0-2, or the 2-1. And because it's only a 1-drop, that'll be weaker than Sivir. And I really just want the Sivir to die. Okay, so there's 4 Demacia, but that's fine because you're not using it on your combat turn, and, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. 4 Demacia is a pretty good counter against frostbites, though, I must say. Alright, so we're gonna full send it here. Attack you for quite a bit. So they could do some type of, like, you know, sharp sight block, kill something. And if they do that, I'd actually be pretty happy because, like, if they sharp sight this, I'd actually be really happy with that because the mark's gonna go onto Sivir, and Sivir's gonna die at the end of the turn because she's a 0-3 and this is a 0-4. And we can even, like, kill this also, which I really like. So we get to kill, like, everything here. All right, and our Kindred levels. Nice, nice, nice. So you have no units. You only have 2 real cards in your hand. We can make 2 blockers. Plus we have Crystal Arrow if you do try and get tricky. Like if Jin tries to, oh god, I don't think that matters, but we can definitely. Ooh, do I want to pass here? I don't think so. I don't want to be greedy with my Den Mother. I'll just play this here. This will be okay. Because they still can't attack us with Sivir. They literally have to have either a 4th combat trick or they have to pre-commit the 4 Demacia. And if you're using 4 Demacia just on your Sivir, I'm just going to block it with like my 5-5, right? And just say, come on, dude, get out of here. And if you develop anything else, we have the Crystal Arrow. So, cool. Very good game there. Very awesome game. I love Jin. Jin's a homie. I went and had KBBQ with him and watched Worlds. Or watched, like, LOR Worlds and stuff. It was pretty fun. It was a fun time. Jin and Max, they're cool guys. Sorry I had to do him to that, though. I had to put him in the video. You know how it is. Sorry, Jin, if you're watching this. Nightfall! Alright. Well, we beat the first aggro deck we went against. Let's see if we can beat this aggro deck as well. I kind of like Withering Mist. I don't think I'm a fan of Ashe. I'm a fan of Ashe if I can draw, like, Rhymefang Wolf, but do I keep Withering Mist? Do I keep Ashe if I don't have that? I'm already keeping 2 other cards. Oh, let's do it. Let's apply some amount of pressure. Black Spirit, that's okay. I mean, I'm getting the 1-1 off of Vile Feast, so I can just go, like, chump block the 1-1 onto something. That's pretty good. So we're just gonna go pass, see what Mr. Opponent has for us. Dark Man. Okay. This is Diana. Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna do one of these real quick. And just hope they don't have 2 Stygians. I'm assuming they do. That's the only reason they make this play. Oh, they don't. Okay, well. I mean, works for me. We will... I actually don't know if I want to block these yet. Because there's so many things writing on this, on having a unit. Like, Black Spirit needs a unit to die. Spirit Leech needs to target a unit. Yeah, like, I'd much rather just pass. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, you only have 3 units, so that's pretty good. And see, now we can do, like, Spirit Leech, Black Spirit, or something like that. God, this is such a rough spot to be in. I think I'm okay. I think I'm just gonna Withering Mist this. And just force our opponent to do stuff. Is this gonna be like double Pale Cascade or something crazy? Oh, Unspeakable Horror. So he's just trying to stop me from gaining 2 HP. That's fine by me. Fine by me. Ooh, that might not be fine. Let's hope they didn't invoke a banger. RNG. LORNG is the game we're playing, chat. LORNG. We do have the Ashe, which is good. Okay, we got a Vengeance, which is also really, really good now. Okay, so we're kind of chilling here. We're crawling our way back. We'll do a little crawly crawly. Alright. Oh, you got a comet. Okay. I actually don't think that counts for Black Spear. No, it doesn't. Because it didn't die. It got obliterated. Well, that's not very good. If we absolutely need to, we can use this just to have a 5/5 body. Okay. Do we really? I think we kind of have to just use this as a 5/5 body. Make a 1/1 Sedge. But it should be okay. If they... Oh my goodness. Well, that's not very good. That's okay. We can pass here. Depending on what they do, if it's just like that, pull my 4/5, we should still be okay. Yep. So we just need to not die, right? That's our main goal now. Oh, okay. They're playing around the frostbite, but this is still just as fine because we have Black Spear for the Nocturne afterwards. So we're gonna block the 2/2 just because I don't want to lose any more HP. I'm pretty scared. So we're gonna Black Spear you. Get you out of here. Impossible. Alright, I think we're gonna Rhyme Fang Wolf. And can try and use this to kill off Diana. Heaven's Align, sure. Please don't get something crazy. I won't be able to handle it. I'm assuming they're just setting up for a, like, Pale Cascade. Oh, Box is great. Box is a great card. So, I kind of like... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I kind of like doing this, actually. And this sets me up to have Black Spear and Box. And Black Spear is basically just, like, 3-mana Vengeance in this matchup. Especially if they play, like, another one of these. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're looking good. Oh, we're looking good. Yeah. You are chilling here. Oh, we're chilling. I'm assuming one of these pulls... Oh, no, buddy. Oh, no, buddy. And we can even just frostbite this. Oh, we don't even have to do that. We can just do this. Because I'm assuming they Pale Cascade at least one of these things to live outside of Box. And if they do that, we want a Black Spear, because we really don't want to die, right? Oh my god, this guy drew in a double pale. Oh no, this dude is he's gonna get the smoke. No, he got greedy and now isn't gonna push any damage. Oh no. He thought he was trying to play around Vile Feast. They were trying to play around Vile Feast. Okay, cheap unit. Okay, that's not bad. That's still at fucking 0. But it gets us 2 units, which is pretty important, especially with like Kindred and Spirit Leech, because it can set up good turns for next turn. Nightshade Stalker, that's fine. We're gonna swing at you for 5. And you're never gonna block this. Okay. So they'd rather have the random invoke than an elusive unit, which I respect. We just have to hope the invoke isn't a good one. And this has ephemeral, which is good, so they don't have a unit next turn. An extra unit to open attack, so they will probably be developing. Which is good. Brittle Seal was an amazing pickup. Immortal Fire. Well, that's not very good. Should be okay, though. We should be okay here. That's gonna pull my Kindred. So we have Brittle Steel and Flash Freeze, which is good. And that'll get one of the lives away from the Immortal Fire, because basically what'll happen is we'll see this being a 0 attack unit. It'll be considered as the weakest. Oh, that's not good. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter. So same plan as before is we do this. We Brittle Steel this. Yep. And we're going to go to a low number, but not dead. So that'll remove the first life from the Immortal Fire. Wait, what just happened? Huh? Oh, because it didn't die. Wait, so can I have 2 Kindred marks on at the same time? Interesting. And they should both die at the end of turn. Because this lost its, it lost its thing, right? Yo, let's go. We leveled our Kindred in 1 turn. That's crazy. I did not know that's how that worked. But hey, we take those. We got Vengeance, Vile Feast, Flash Freeze, all the goodies. We got all the goodies. Alright, there's a Nocturne. We don't really care about Nocturne. We have Frostbite. We're chilling. We're going to wait for them to play a second unit. And this is something pretty important to know about Kindred. Is you want them to play a second unit. That way, when you like Vengeance something, it matters. And you're chilling. So we're going to pass again because this isn't very scary to us. We're going to force our opponent to do something. See, that's a little scary, but still not too scary. So I think we're still fine. Let's see, what are we gonna do here is the question. I don't know how many boxes I'm playing. Just one or what? Yeah, just 1 box. Okay, so 2, 4. We're probably gonna have to we're gonna Vengeance one of them, that's for sure. Probably like Vengeance Frostbite. 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. So we still have enough for the Spirit Leech. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Guarantee we can kill the Nocturne if they attack us. Yep, so we're just gonna do double Frostbite here. So we'll do like Frostbite, Frostbite. We'll stop blocking. One of them will die. We can open attack for a gajillion damage. Approximately a gajillion damage, of course. Pale Cascade, sure. So we're at 4. We should be okay here because we have double Vile Feast, so not too worried about getting like Doom Beasted out or anything, or like Nocturne spell or burnt out. So we are going to play the Ashe just because I want to basically just kill them now. I want to try and close out this game before they do have some type of stupid miracle Targon invoke double dragon bullshit. I don't have to try and deal with my opponent summoning Blue Eyes White Dragon. Basically like this. Crescent Guardian, sure. So fine by me. We're just gonna do some swingy. It's gonna Frostbite that, so as soon as, you know, they block and something dies, it'll put a mark on the Nocturne. And Nocturne should die at the end of turn. Yep, so like I'm down with this, right? You're still taking 8, you're losing your entire board. We can save Vengeance for later. They have the randomly generated card here, which is Unspeakable Horror, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Where I was saying we don't want to give them time to invoke some dumb bullshit. So we can do this. I am going to go ahead and glimpse this just because I want to have a bunch of failsafes in case they did get some bullshit. I want to see if I can draw into any of my frostbites or something. So, pretty good stuff here. So, alright. All around good stuff. My spacebar still isn't working, which is very annoying. Do you guys use spacebar? I feel like I use spacebar all the time on stream, and people are like, oh my god, how'd you end round without clicking on it? Alright, so no Unto-Dusk, and I think this is a Dubski. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna say we're gonna do this to prevent him from doing any. Oh, we're not gonna do that. Then click OK. We have Withering Mist, right? Just to gain that life back. And then if they do have like the do another Doom Beast spell, we have double Vile Feast. So game should be done. Done and done. Oh wait, I just realized I can do some cool shit here. No, I was gonna get a big Overwhelm unit. Dude, this deck is sick. This deck is fucking sick, man. I'm actually I've only lost one game, and it was that very first game. So what am I, 3-1 right now? 75% win rate? No, this deck's fun, dude. This deck is extremely fun, but I think I'm gonna end the video there. Nice streak, yeah. Nice little streak of games. 3-1. Extremely fun deck. I'll have the deck code down in the description below, as well as like a link to it. So if you're on mobile, you can go ahead and grab it from the link. Feel free to make any adjustments to this deck, and if you make adjustments to it or have any recommendations on how to make a deck like this better or more viable, let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel like Kindred's best use is. I know a lot of people are playing Kindred Viego, but I haven't seen too many people use this take of like the Kindred Ashe method, where you just play more mid-rangey and take control of the board a little bit. And I mean, I think it works pretty well. I think it's really, really cool. This is my preferred way to play Kindred at the moment. And I just think the deck's a lot of fucking fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and follow me over on Twitch, because I stream there almost every single day. And again, if you're watching this when it comes out, Seasonals is going on, and I'll be streaming my point of view of Seasonals over at twitch.tv/emotional. Join the Discord down in the description below, where I'm always doing things like trying to find people to play League with, all when I'm off stream. I host a lot of giveaways in my Discord. So for instance, I just gave away like 10 RE skins in my Discord about like a week or two ago. So yeah, be in there so you get notification on everything. Sub here on YouTube if you enjoyed the content. Let me know down below in the comments what type of content you want to see in the future. That's going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.